Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Chris Nelson, and today I want to walk you through an interesting case with a single root canal treated front tooth where we are replacing an existing crown that is discolored and needed some improvement. Now let me give you some background on this case. This patient is a super nice guy, so the stakes are pretty high, but also he has very reasonable expectations. In fact, he wants his tooth to look nice, I think mainly because he wants his partner to be happy with his tooth. Let's just put it that way. So he's a cool guy, he's very funny, and we love him, and we wanted to help him with his front tooth. So we started with this tooth that was discolored. It has a crown on it that has been there a really long time, and the tooth under the crown was super dark. And why? Because it was root canal treated, and sometimes root canal treated teeth can look incredibly dark after they've been root canaled, and that's a topic for a separate video, but suffice it to say, it was time to replace the crown and to do a good job. Now, we considered doing a full set of veneers or crowns for this patient, and we even went through the effort of waxing up the case and trying in the wax up with a smile design. I have some other videos on the whole process of crowns or veneers, but for him we did a wax up. We tried it in his mouth, which you can see pictures here, and we looked at it and it looked really nice. However, the issue was his bite. His bite is very tight, and if we were to go through and replace the top teeth or do some cosmetic veneers or crowns, we would have actually needed to move his teeth. And why? Well, if you look at his teeth, he has a very distinct wear pattern in his teeth, and it's because of how the lower teeth and the upper teeth are positioned relative to each other in the jaws. So if your lower jaw is positioned forward a little bit, in one example, the lower teeth can cause an extreme wear pattern in the upper teeth. And so that's what we identified after doing the wax up and talking with our patient and talking with the patient's spouse. We decided that we probably would be best off doing a little bit of composite bonding on a couple of the teeth to reshape them just on the front of the tooth, and then also replacing the single crown. And we decided we can save the wax up if we ever wanted to circle back and do something more cosmetic and change the teeth and get them even more symmetrical. We could do that, but it would involve moving the teeth with orthodontics and then veneers or crowns. So we went through that process though. Then that's a very important process, the smile design process, before we just pick up a drill and start drilling. So we went ahead and we ended up replacing the crown. And when we did that, we found that yes, the tooth was very dark, and we were presented with quite a challenge to get the new crown to look nice and to look as best possible. And so the final result was really nice. And even under the harsh lighting of a dental camera with the lip retracted, and the final photograph wasn't done with my really soft light camera that makes everything look beautiful. So even with a harsh light and a bit of an unforgiving flash, the crown looks really good, and it looks even better in person. If you saw this patient in person, you probably would not even know that there was a missing tooth and the crown was repaired. But overall, if you were to meet this person, you'd actually just be distracted with how nice they are, and what he's really funny. He makes me laugh every time I see him. So anyways, the case turned out really well. I'm really happy for our patient, and actually my dad was involved with this case too. The final crown was delivered by my dad, and it looked really good. Patient was happy, and I thought it was a great example to show you what lengths we'll go to make people happy. You know, we're accepting new patients. If you're in the Reading area, we'd love to meet you. And what I tell people is we do our darndest to make sure that people walk in and walk out leaving happy. And sometimes that means we just have to go through the extra visits of doing a few extra steps to make people happy. We try to be really detail oriented and do our best. And that's I'm happiest when we're doing quality work and taking care of people. And that's also a two-way street. We have to have really good communication to achieve that. So as an example, if we have a patient that's really unhappy with something, but they don't mention that, then if we don't know about it, we can't necessarily help. So it's a two-way street. It's good communication, and we do our best on our end to make that happen. So I hope you like taking a look at this case, and check out some of my other videos. I have a lot of before and after videos on really complicated cases, some implant things, a lot of denture videos. Those are very popular. So I hope I made your day better. And if you're going through something like this with a challenging tooth, with a dark front tooth, with some issue that you're just not happy with, feel free to leave a comment, and I hope that this video helps find, gives you some more information to find the right answer for you, so that you can be happy or happier with your smile. So I'm Dr. Chris Nelson from Redding, California, Nelson Family Dental, and you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.